You ever upload a new episode, cross your fingers, and hope the numbers climb? Well, if that's the case, go ahead and stick around because I'm going to show you how to turn those random spikes and dips into clear, actionable insights that grow your show on purpose. Hey, I'm Dave from the Blubrry support team, and throughout the years, we've coached thousands of podcasters through the maze of stats and trends. In the next few minutes, we're going to cover these things: which metrics actually matter, how to read them in the Blubrry dashboard, and simple tweaks that can boost downloads and retention right away. So, let's discuss why analytics matter. Podcasting is and feels personal, but growth is math. And without data, you're guessing if people liked an episode or not. Analytics actually replaces the guesswork with proof, and they're going to tell you what's working, what's not, and why. And when sponsors ask for your numbers, you've got them right at your fingertips, and that's super important. So let's go over some basics. Now, a quick caveat before we jump in. Some of these features that I'm going to mention are exclusive to the Thrive bundle, so if you don't see them in your dashboard, you can get this add-on over at blubrry.com. So, your first stop is the recent episodes stats panel. This section is going to give you a snapshot of how your latest batch is doing. It's going to show your downloads in the past 30 days, the number of episodes included, and your show's global ranking if you're using Thrive. You'll also be able to see how your performance compares to others in your category and globally. That context actually helps you set smart growth goals and not sweat the small spikes or dips when they happen, because inevitably they do. Next, I want you to zoom out, because we're going to talk about trends over time. There's a 30-day daily graph that shows the heartbeat level movement, and that is really great for spotting spikes from promo pushes or guest appearances. And the monthly trends chart zooms out to 12 or up to 36 months, so you can spot seasonal patterns, long-term growth, or impact from big changes like format shifts. Now, if you're wondering which episodes hit the hardest, use the episode comparison to line them up side by side and visualize performance over time. That's limited to 3 by default, but with Thrive, you can go more. Now, if you want to track listener momentum, the average daily plays chart is what you're going to be looking for, because that helps you smooth out the noise and see if an episode pulls listeners well after launch. So say hello to evergreen content. Let's talk about retention. Plays tell you how many people clicked. Retention shows how long they actually stuck around. So, look at the red section. Those are your impactful plays, the folks who listened to at least 75%. They heard your call to action, they heard your sponsor, most likely. Now, if you see big drop-offs early, ask yourself, did I take too long to get to the good stuff? And then you can trim your intros and tighten your pacing to improve listener stickiness. So, you need to know your audience, and the best way to do that is to use the estimated audience panel, because it breaks downloads into real humans, unique listeners, and loyal subscribers. And if subscriber counts lag behind total listeners, remind casual fans to follow in their apps. Keep in mind that the estimated audience section activates once you've hit enough data, so it might not be populated right away. Geolocation heat maps reveal where the ears are for your podcast. So maybe you're huge in Toronto and Berlin, and you can give bonus shoutouts and tailored ads or even live events based on that. And if you're in the US, you can drill down into Nielsen designated market areas, also Canadian provinces and UK counties to spot pockets of superfans. It's one of the biggest things people love to talk to us about at events. Now let's look at apps and devices. You'll see what apps and platforms people are using, like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or web players. If 60% of your listeners use mobile apps, make sure your titles and episode descriptions look great on small screens. Data is only useful if it guides action, so mark your experiments within the event tracker. It's a Thrive Bundle exclusive, but people love it. So, if you launch a promo code or guest on another show or anything else, drop an event flag on the timeline. A week later or a month later, you'll actually see whether that push produced a spike or crickets. So there's no spreadsheets, there's no mental math, just a visual before and after. We've given you quantitative stats, and they just say what happens. Now, a survey is going to tell you why. So use the built-in listener survey to capture demographics and preferences. Maybe your tech podcast attracts a surprising 45 plus crowd. That might influence your ad partners or topic level of detail. Survey charts live right beside your download numbers, and they're easy to access, and they're going to round out your audience portrait. Now it's time to package the proof. Whenever you're ready to pitch sponsors, grab the daily updated media kit. It pulls your freshest download, retention, and demographic data into a shareable one sheet. So no more exporting screenshots or stale PDFs. You can just give a link, people can go, check it out. They can check it out whenever because it'll always be up to date. All right, let's wrap this up with a 3-step action plan. You can write it down, you can reference it later. 1. Define one metric to move: downloads, retention, or geographic growth. 2. Run a focused experiment: new title style, cross promotions, or maybe a shorter intro. And 3. Use the event tracker to measure the result, then rinse and repeat. Remember, data-driven tweaks compound fast, so start small, stay curious, and let the numbers guide you. And that's a run-through of Blubrry statistics and how you can really make them work for you. Thanks for watching the whole video, and if you liked the video, click the thumbs up. And if you want more videos like this, click subscribe. Again, I'm Dave from the Blubrry support team. I'll talk to you in the next one.